Enquiries Stadium against Darlington, but really a lot of positives to come from. How do you summarise that performance?
Yeah, I think obviously only playing 48 hours ago has a massive effect on it. I think the result 48 hours ago as well has an effect on how we play. As much as we said to the lads before the game, listen, you can't change what's happened at Brackley. It's still in the back of their minds, and to come today and have a clean sheet after conceding 4 the other day, I think is testament to the character in the dressing room. There's little things that we could be better at, but they're things that we can work on in training, nothing that you'd be worried about. But yeah, probably the result in the end was probably fair enough. I don't think either team had too much sort of chances to win it or anything like that. I think it was a bit half and half, but listen, it's a step in the right direction and a positive result.
It's like you said about the mentality as well, with something in the back of my mind, especially with the goals that they've conceded as well on Saturday. But that's been one of the testaments that you've talked about, the confidence, the character, the desire, even showed it throughout the first 15 minutes, especially with pressing and even tackling their own half to try and get possession and keep the momentum going. Was that one of the game plans going into today?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we have to be positive. There's no reason not to be. You know what I mean? We're in a good place at the moment. Obviously, we would have liked to have more points, but I think this time last year we played 5, we're on 9. This year we played 5, we're on 10. So if last year was a historical year for us where we broke some records, well, we're on the right track again. So we obviously want to make sure that we're doing the right things. But being positive is definitely, we can't change what's happened, whether it's individual errors, whether it's tactical errors from myself. We can't change, and you have to move on to the next game. And Darla are a tough side, you know what I mean? With Steve Watson in charge, you know they're going to be resilient, you know they're going to be well organised, and you know it's going to be a tough game every time you play them. And I thought we done a good count ourselves. I'm happy with the clean sheet, and we now move forward and look forward to the weekend to another challenge.
Coming to the second half, more chances as well as created, pushing more pressure in as well, but also a few moments from Darlington that looked to try and open up the floodgates, cause more pressure for you. Because of last season with Watson, there was more set piece after set piece after set piece. This time around, you had answers to them.
Yeah, this time, I think today, I think Darlington are a good footballing team. I've watched a couple of the clips of the last couple of games, and they try to do the right things. And obviously that's probably something Steve's installed in them this year, of trying to play. And they tried to play out from the back, which, listen, if it's on to do that, it's brilliant. And because I knew they were going to do that, we kind of put a plan in place to try to stop that or counteract it. And it worked, to be fair. I think the lads got to grips after about 15 minutes of what they were trying to do. Yeah, and then obviously defending our own box is our bread and butter for our defenders, and I thought Posha and Devon were tremendous at that. Obviously having big Bobby Jones in goals helps when the ball's coming into the box, but I thought the back four today done exactly what was asked of them. They were solid in defence, and Will and Jordan also looked to get forward at times as well. And yeah, it's a positive result. Obviously, I'd much rather win games, but if you can't win, don't lose, and that's what we've done today.
Not only that, it's 3 clean sheets as well in the opening season as well. A lot of proud moments, and like you said, Devon Matthews, Marcus Posher, whenever the balls went up going in between their feet or up in the air, it was dealt with straight away and pushed away. A lot of positives there for you.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, we've played 10 games. We played 5 games and got 10 points, and to me that's a good return. Obviously, it's 2 points a game, and if we can get 2 points a game for the rest of the season, I think our fans will be quite happy with that. But yeah, it's definitely a positive thing, and them two definitely stepped up today, because I think if you spoke to them two about Saturday, they'd probably tell you it wasn't good enough from their own performance. And I spoke to them individually, and they knew that they could have been better at times, they could have done things better, and they came in today and done exactly what was asked of them. And listen, them two are going from strength to strength. We've got some quality lads on the bench waiting to come on and waiting to push them as well, but at the moment they seem to be having a good partnership, and we'll just keep going and see where this formation takes us.
And that focus now switches over to next Saturday, a tough place at Dales Lane against Russia Olympic. Despite their form being inconsistent, this team definitely you can't look over.
There's no team in this league you can look over, and Russia will pose threats that other teams don't do. Obviously it's on an Astro, so we have to get used to that first of all. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough game, and Look, I only seen a couple of results from today. There's some mad results already in this league, and it just sums this league up. There's no top and bottom. It's anybody can beat anybody, and all it takes is a bit of quality on the day or someone to make a mistake. That is the difference between winning and losing in this league. And today, no one had that little bit of quality, but none of the teams made any mistakes, and that's why he ends up in the draw. But it's our job now to try and get the lads refreshed now. Come in, give obviously off tomorrow night because of the weekend they've had. Come in Thursday, work on a couple of things, and then we go again Saturday, and we go there to win. As much as I am happy with a draw today, I'd rather win, to be honest. So on Saturday our plan is to go down and try win that game, and we'll do what we can now in training to try to achieve that.
Brilliant. Craig, thanks for your time.
Always a pleasure, Bob.